Hello everybody, welcome to your watch along of Salford City versus top of the league Chesterfield, where we're going to go and make it to the third round for the first time in 7 years. Let's go and do it with James Rowe at the helm. Let's go and get the 3 points. Up the Spirites, let's go up the Spirites, come on boys. And this is going to be the one game where biasness is basically going to be happening, because I'm sorry if you got these Salford fans in here, but my heart lies with Chesterfield from there, so sorry. Oh, boys! Pop the boost! Let's go and win these boys!
Break with kick-off as Salford City are set to take on Chesterfield in the second round of the FA Cup.
Yeah.
McDonald's Fund Football sponsors coverage of the Emirates FA Cup on ITV.
What are you on about? Bugger off! Bugger off! Come on! Chesterfield! Oh, come on, boys! I have so much confidence. Come on. We're gonna absolutely go for it from the start. Ooh! Ooh! Chesterfield! We are going west, we're going. We are going west, we're going west. Yes, now I'm behind because of stupid Brumming ads. This is why I hate ITV Hub, because they always do Brumming ads. I can't because I don't have Freeview, and it doesn't have ITV on here because I can't have Freeview because of the thing I've got up there, a tree. No, they don't allow it. ITV Hub is an app basically just for your phone. Nope. Nope. Because it's the way that they've done the app. They've made it just for phone to make it so you can only watch stuff live if you have it on phone. No. It's a lot of people are very negative on ITV Up. They're very negative about it. Because come on, Spirites! Here we go! Come on, Chesterfield! Let's show why we're top of the National League! Let's go! Come on, boys!
Pleasure to be here, obviously, with you today as well. This amazing little stadium. Looking forward to this game, to be honest with you.
United's victory at Old
Take this off.
with Gary Neville watching on, unable to catch up with you. He was playing injured that day, in fairness to him. Not here tonight.
Oh, be more prouder to wear this. Let's go!
Salford City, and as you may have worked out in the red shirts, Chesterfield in all blue.
God!
Chesterfield unbeaten in 10.
Where's Chesterfield? Oh, wrong your boys! If you're a Salford fan, welcome. If you're a Chesterfield fan, especially welcome, because we're going to win. Go on, Spirits! Come on, Spirits! Come on, Spirits!
Right-hand side, trying to feed the National League's leading goal scorer.
Come on, Kabongo!
Who leads the attack. They're on by Kellerman.
Who needs Messi when you got Kabongo?
Alex Whittle starting at left wing back. They have two left wing backs in the team. Calvin Miller is having to improvise somewhat on the right-hand side because of injuries. Here's Love.
Wow, we've actually sold out.
Thomas
Heck,
Asante.
I didn't expect us to sell out today.
And the foul is by Alex Whittle and is penalised by our match referee Ross Joyce.
Come on, boys!
Both of the Salford City centre-backs actually.
Ooh. Up you, Salford! Go on, Chesterfield!
From an early set piece. 16 turned over the BM scored that
Oh
one.
no. Come on, boys! Right, Pirates!
Morris is left-footed. Shepherd 32 is right-footed. Morris goes for goal.
Boy, he's got speed. Speed is his main game.
Gonna have to do better than that, Jermaine.
I think so. I think it's the right idea, but the execution just wasn't quite there. I wanted to see the ball a little bit higher and a little bit further out wide. Maybe aim for the far side of
Go on, lads, get on them, boys!
so that it gives the attacking players an opportunity to make the run across the goal as well.
A lot of the similar songs that they do is actually they've used very similar songs to what Chelsea do.
Leading the Salford City attack. He's back the last couple of games after a spell out with a shoulder problem. This is Donald Love. One of three players in the
Come
Salford
on.
City starting 11 who played Premier League football.
Come on, boys!
Clever little touch.
Hey, how's that? Well done, Scott Loach.
Scott Loach, 33 now. He was in the England squad as a 22-year-old. Watford number 1 for 4 seasons in the Championship. He's been to the 5th round of this competition.
Get on to it.
By Toure.
Ah,
Yeah, Clive, just taking it back to that last opportunity, well, half chance there. I think Tom Elliott and Thomas
Well,
Asante
boys.
today are going to be key.
if you guys want to stream, hit the thumbs up button, get to like, subscribe if you are new. I really appreciate it.
Thomas Asante, gambling off the ball going into Tom Elliott, and he was very unfortunate not to have gotten there in front of the defender. But that's the sort of thing that's going to get them in to score and create a lot.
It's gonna get him in. You're having a laugh, fella.
They're away by Shepherd. It is a Chesterfield throw. Weston Crawl. This is Jamie Grimes. Alongside him, Fraser Kerr. Here is the left-footed right back.
Go on, Oyelecki. Go on, Oyelecki. Oh, Oyelecki's not being too fancy with the ball.
With an advantage play with Love coming forward. He is in some distress, has to be said. And Shepherd is just going to knock the ball out of play.
Oh, Elliot is down. What a shame.
Miscontrol by Oyelecki, and that can lead to some of the most dangerous fouls in the game.
Well done, Oyelecki. Well done, Oyelecki. Good challenge. Good challenge.
And overreach for it. And on an evening like tonight where it's a little bit cold, there's a chill in the air. When you get the studs across the top of the toe, which I feel that's exactly what happened in that moment, then they do hurt. But, you know, the pain goes away after no time at all.
Love. It's an ambitious effort from Thomas Asante. Some applause inside the stadium in memory of Arthur Assad. It's third tie of the run, Salford second. We saw them score that early goal at Dagenham in the last round. Chesterfield came from behind to beat Southend.
Go on. Go on. Oh, you bastard.
For Tom King, who's just back in the Salford City goal after 7 weeks out with a stomach strain. Not the kind of stomach strain that I get. An oblique muscle injury.
Referee, book the bastard, book him.
His foot was very, very high. I think the referee's got a call to make here.
Yep.
He's got a card in his hand. And Matty Lund is waiting rather anxiously to see the colour of it.
Come on. Let's do it. Go, boys.
Absolutely is fair. Just having a look at him when he was on the floor there, gave Matty Lund a cheeky little wink just to let him know he's okay. He's going to stay down just for dramatic effect. But yeah, yellow card I'd say is fair.
Great example of what we were talking about earlier. Sometimes when the ball gets beyond the control of the player, their anxiety to
Come on.
win it back.
Go on, now, come on, boys.
Trying to help out was Tom Elliott. And he's conceded a corner kick to Chesterfield.
Hey, Salford, you shit. You can't even feel your ground. Yes. Oh, punt.
Ahead of the flying Western, but it was
Oh.
save, I think, for Tom King. If
Go
you
on.
have a view of it.
Oh,
Forced away by Turnbull. It was at a good height for the Salford
Come on,
City
boys.
goalkeeper.
well, keep the pressure going.
Header away is a firm one by Easton. This is Shepherd towards Elliott.
That's not a foul, ref. Well done, ref, for playing on. Well done. That was never a foul. Diving bastard. Diving cunt.
This is Morris.
Way! You ain't getting past this defence.
Lowe will pick up the pieces.
Well, look, he ain't fat. He's just... He ain't fat, he's decent.
Maybe Touré.
Well done, Oyeweki. Well done, Oyeweki. Nah. He's just big boned. He's just big boned.
He managed to get half a yard in front of Tom Elliott there and angled his header in towards the corner.
He's just...
Very, very good save. It was a comfortable save as well.
He's big boned and full of muscle.
Really well done. Put it away from danger.
Behind this man, Luke Kroll.
Oi!
Trying to control it.
He's only been injured once this
I
season.
do apologise if our microphones have picked up any bad language that you've heard.
Nah. Nah. Come on. Don't turn into Roy Keane.
Whittle.
Go on.
Mandeville.
Yes. Go on. Put it in the box. Yes. Oh, what's that for a ball?
The overhead, but Lowe will keep Chesterfield on the attack.
Oh.
Struck Easton. Got everything behind it.
Come on. Come on, Chesterfield.
That was a lovely switch of play as well. From right to left.
I'll know when I see him because I know most of them when I see face.
A lovely little crossing. It was overhit ever so slightly, but this is better from Chesterfield.
Oh, if you're saying 21, that's Curtis Weston.
Effects microphones have picked up any ill language.
21's Curtis Weston. But he's number 21. And you...
Corner kick this one. Rejected element. It came last So it is a goal kick. It's Chesterfield's third tie of the run, Salford's second. As I said, they came from behind to beat Southend United.
Come on, boys!
Dispose of another greater Manchester team, Curzon Ashton, in a preliminary round. Both those victories in the
It is up.
7 wins in 9 games that Chesterfield are currently on, despite their growing injury list. Just one
Go, lads!
all season so far, and Chesterfield have scored in every game bar one this season.
Come on, keep playing. Keep...
Nice header. Done by Lecky.
Oh! Oh!
Have it. Putting pressure on Grimes.
I'm gonna have to wait and see what it is. Oh no! Oh God! Is he end? Does he do a foul at any point?
Nicely guided into the path of Thomas Asante. Shepherd. Good switch by Lowe. Toure. Morris.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ashley Easton.
Cause you wanna.
Asante unable to lay claim to it under pressure from Kurt.
Come on,
Here's Whittle.
come on, Chesterfield. Come on, boys.
Mandeville has given the
Oh,
ball away.
Mandeville, why are you doing stupid balls like that?
Mandeville trying to hold him back and eventually side.
Mandeville's not a centre back.
Free kick in a very promising position here for Salford
Yeah.
City.
Oh, that was lovely.
Yeah, 'cause I know Mandeville's not a centre back because he plays in the two behind the striker.
Driving towards the Chesterfield goal and made Mandeville make a decision, but Mandeville's tried to get himself out of a situation he created.
Oh God, I've just remembered who that guy is you're on about. You're on about Grimes. Or was it Keller? It's Keller or Grimes. It's either one.
Scored 5 times in his last 7 games. His best scoring run and well timed with Ian Henderson, last season's leading scorer, suffering with injuries for much of this season. Unavailable tonight.
Come on, Loach. You're an experienced keeper. You've got this covered.
Josh Morris, number 11, is the favourite from this side.
You've got this covered. You've got this covered. Come on, Loach. Come on, Loach. Come on, Loach. Come on, Loach.
Hit by Morris. Oh, the goalkeeper's got it.
Hey! Up you, Asante! Have it! Have that!
With the concession of only a corner.
Well done, Loach! Well done!
And Loach managed to do really well to get down initially. I thought he would have had that one covered, but
Asante, you're shite! You're shite!
Asante's closing him down. He did
You're
really
shite.
well there.
He was courageous at the second time of asking, that's for sure.
You're shite!
Danger hasn't passed for Scott Loach.
Ooh, way! How that Salford, you shite!
There's quite a physical battle going on right in front of Scott Loach there as well. This is something that I feel that they need to be careful, the Chesterfield defenders.
Oh, Chesterfield! Go on, boys!
Otherwise the referee will see it and obviously we know what happens next.
Almost impossible calls for a referee to make.
Get it cleared!
Deeper this time to
Way! Have that! Sit down, Salford shite!
release the Chesterfield rear guard. Okay.
Come on! Come on, Chesterfield!
Obviously there's a signal that's gone up and the signal determines where the ball ends up. It's over here obviously and that's something that they're going to need to work on if they're going to want to cause some problems
Yeah, that-
for Loach today. You can see
He ain't-
it's over here.
He ate that shite if he'd had 17 goals in 17 games.
Back end of the 6-yard box, given the
You can't-
opportunity to head the ball back across the 6-yard box as well.
Yeah, that can happen to any striker. You can have one chance and be offside. Come on.
Told by Weston.
Come on, boys.
By Turnbull. Toure.
Good defending.
Grimes this time with the clearance. Told by Vanderbilt. And here's a chance for Shimanga.
He's onside, ref. He's onside. What a bell end. Referee, you're a dick.
Just went a little too early, certainly in the opinion of the assistant referee.
Yeah, he did indeed.
Yeah, because it's not on my phone. It's on my soundboard. The actual audio's coming through the soundboard.
Just give Shimanga an opportunity to stretch his legs, open his legs, and show.
Yeah, this is the highest it can go. And it's like the volume is like 32 and it's quite loud.
He missed time to run that time, but that's a positive sign from Chesterfield. That's exactly what they need to do today to stretch the game out. Because at the moment, Salford are having a bit too much.
I always do it on there because it's got the best sound out of all of them. Yeah, it's got the best.
James Rowe is only 39, but already more than a
I prefer putting on this one. It's actually good sound.
Retired from playing at 28. Got his A license, the essential coaching qualification at 28. Added many more.
Come on, James Rowe. Come on, Rowe. You are a fucking legend, James Rowe.
Amsterdam, every grain of coaching knowledge he's been able to get his hands on. Modern football coach.
Come on, lads.
Follows the science, the sports science, and James Rowe is that coach.
That's amazing as well, isn't it? Obviously, having something happen to him at such a young age and making the absolute most
Come
out of
on.
it, not letting him get him down for too long. And
Elliott has a release. Love down this right-hand side. Smuggled away by Whittle. He's won himself a throw-in.
Come on.
Back by Elliott.
Way!
Chesterfield's throw. To make another apology for the ill language that you are hearing on our effects microphones. Shepard. Grimes' header. Donald does have a very effective long throw. Produced the second goal against Oldham Athletic here last weekend. Towards the head of Elliott, but reaches the head of Grimes. Tended by Lowe. Played by Kroll. Toure.
Come on, boys!
Free kick.
And that is never a foul, ref.
Salford.
He hardly did anything. He dived. Simulation.
I think it's sometimes apologetically referred to as a forwards challenge there. You're trying to do your bit, aren't you, Jermaine?
yeah, but sometimes it's best to just leave him alone.
Shimanga knows that now. Shepard. Header is good by Turnbull.
Way! What a save, Scott Roach!
It's a lovely cross in, and you can see the threat, the aerial threat that Salford possess. Really unlucky
Yeah.
Really good save.
Salford, you're only good putting stuff in the air. You're not good on your feet.
Prices for guessing who Morris's target will be again from this corner. There's none of the Giants in front of Scott Roach.
Well done, well defended.
Back into the danger area by Kerr. Coleman couldn't clear his lines, but I could.
Well done, Kabongo. Well done.
Chesterfield's benefit. Towards the centre. Through John Love again. Back to Manchester, where he began as a Manchester United graduate. Donald Love, he played in the Premier League with Rooney and De Gea and Carrick. Will take the throw, flicked on by Elliott, it actually came back off Turnbull. Out of harm's way by Whittle. Chance for Shamanga.
Go on, Kabongo.
Cover provided by Ibn Toure. Weleke. Cameron can't find a blue shirt. Neither can Weston, but there's a mistake there.
Go on!
Easton.
Go on!
Shamanga is in.
Kabongo. Oh, you...
Support too from James Callum, but good cover from Lund. And eventually Salford were able to clear their lines.
Oh, that is such a shame because what a massive, massive opportunity that was as well for Shamanga. I think he made the wrong decision there. He had the defender one-on-one. He needed to face him up, drop the shoulder, pretend to go inside, then cut the ball onto his left foot. The pitch would have opened up really, really wide. You see it here again. Open the ball, drop the right shoulder, go on the outside. That's what he needed to do. But he tried to find a little pass inside, and the pass was just not quite there.
Scored in his last 7 games, Kabongo Shamanga. Don't have that kind of record. By being unselfish, do you?
Exactly, and that's exactly what I was hoping to see as well, because the record going into today's game is very good. I expect to see him flying high with confidence, and that moment there just put a little bit of doubt in my mind about how much confidence he's playing with. I hope he proves me wrong because he's a key player today for Chesterfield.
18 goals in 18 games this season, the National League's leading scorer by 4.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Great stats.
That's a ball.
Come off Sheppard.
Go on.
Whittle's benefiting here.
Yes. Oh.
Shamanga was waiting at the near post. On the way through to Mandeville. He was looking for a cross, but he is, as I say, naturally left-footed.
Come on. Come on. Come on, boys.
Shamanga, brilliant position there when the ball gets flashed across to him. It comes across, it looks like he just doesn't make it. He's a half a yard too late.
Yeah.
Very unlucky, but great
Ball was a bit
position
too quick.
that he found himself in.
Searching
Okay.
cross.
Go on. Wide duck.
Weston.
Come on, put it in the box. Stop messing it up, you twat.
Chesterfield's lead in the National League is a slender one. 6 points cover the top 9 clubs. Bromley, Wrexham, Solihull won yesterday. This is no more than a delightful distraction for him. Chesterfield faced 3 of that chasing pack in league action.
At least we're actually playing all right.
It's a big boys league this season. Some big money being thrown at the promotion campaign.
At least we're playing all right. At
In
least.
the National League. Toure.
But it's the same for Salford as well, because they literally should. It literally should be 1-1 by now. Go on, get rid.
Lines away.
Come on, Ches.
Flick on is from Love.
Come on, Ches. Where Chesterfield? Oh, come on, boys.
It is a good playing surface.
Come on, boys.
Neither team
Come
apologising
on.
for getting the ball in the air and forward early.
Go on.
Here's an opportunity for James Kellerman.
Oh!
That's
Fucking
ultimate
hell!
cross.
Why do you shit cross like that, you prick?
I think I'm right in saying that in nearly 20 seasons of 2-up promotion from the old conference, the National League, to the Football League. It's just a natural step now. Plumbers and back clerks.
Well done, ref!
The tier of the English pyramid are well gone. Nobody gets picked up on the way to the ground anymore by the team coach.
If you guys like the stream, hit the thumbs up button to get to like, sub and subscribe if you are new. Come on. Give me the one-man wallet. 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 That's why we're top of the fucking National League. We are going up. Shove it up your soul for the assholes. Shove it up, yeah. This is where I went top of the National League.
That was out of absolutely nowhere.
Come on.
I wasn't expecting him to turn and hit it as quickly as he did, but wow, I'm so glad he did.
Easy.
Massive kick up from the back. Lovely little set there. Right into him. Look at that. Mandeville takes it out of his feet with his first touch. Sets himself. Bang. What a strike that is. In off the underside of the crossbar. Happy days. But you have to say, maybe he was afforded
Galen Mandeville.
on the edge of the 18
Woo!
But I'll be honest with you, what a strike that is.
That is some strike.
Scored some big goals at the end of last season against Halifax
Oh.
in the game that got Chesterfield
Oh.
into the playoffs.
Celebration they did in the playoffs.
In that
Boom. In tribute.
Liam Mandeville
That's his celebration. Last time he scored, his celebration, he pointed to the fans, hands up, and he did a goal swing.
whisper of a possible cup shot in Greater Manchester.
Get in there. Well deserved.
Watched carefully by Easton. Tidied up by Lowe.
That's what it takes.
Shepherd.
One lucky save from a keeper, and then one effort, and it's a goal.
Goal awarded by the near 1,000 strong Chesterfield.
1,000 we've took with us.
From afar from the goal that
That's not bad.
they are defending in this first half.
That's not bad taking 1,000.
Such an eye-catching strike by Mandeville. Elliott towards Morris and Miller.
Oh!
Keeper only just reached it
Oh,
towards the centre of the-
you lucky bastard.
In that particular race, Morris has got it back. He has lost.
He did it like a played it like a chest back, and nearly a Santi got on the end of it.
Tiptoeing into the box. Crosses by Toure. Elliott with the header.
Way!
A moment ago.
No, it wasn't. Not at all. And you have to say,
But with the experience that you got of Scott Loach, he knows when it's right to put a challenge in, or when it's not the right time to do it.
and he very nearly got there in front of Scott Loach
Yep.
there as well.
The good thing is he got that ball just ahead of the striker. So it's good thinking.
He had a couple of England scores. He was called up twice by Fabio Capello in the autumn.
And I didn't even know that Scott Loach got called up to the England squad.
Joe Hart was the number one at the time. Ben Foster is understudy, but he got that chance to be in camp with Rooney and Gerrard.
Come on, boys.
And company. Didn't actually sit on the bench for an international, but he did play for England under 21 level too, and he was their goalkeeper in the final of the 2009 European Championships when Hart was suspended. Played alongside James Milner and Micah Richards in that tournament. Scott Loach, the Chesterfield keeper. Ibra Toure will take this free kick for Salford City. Turned away by Kerr. And by Miller.
Well, let's get to half time with this lead.
Another opportunity for Love to test out Chesterfield's resolve.
Go on, boys!
Ready?
That's a foul, well done, ref.
There's a foul at the near post. Turnbull has been penalised. Came in at a slightly lower trajectory with a bit more pace on it.
I'm happy. But we need to stop fouling in crucial areas that gives them a free kick and a chance to have a chance of scoring.
Anyway, to be honest with you, but yeah, look, you can see clearly.
Oh, I'm just
Turnbull
further away.
The defender in a headlock there, and I don't really
I
know
know.
what he's complaining about, to be honest.
Chesterfield ahead with a picture of a goal.
And when you said it would be if he doesn't score, we won't win. Someone else has scored. But it's not just him, not just him that scores.
Goya, less than 9 months in the job, Salford's third manager in as many years.
Yeah, because sometimes you might have a main striker and he might just have an off day. But then someone else might come. It's nice to see someone else score for a change.
Just have a view on your latest team selection. It's a job unlike any other in that sense.
We don't need to keep relying on him. We need to rely on other players to get the goals.
Between managers.
And if other players can go and score in this game and he just is involved in it, then I'll be happy either way.
To build on the lead that Liam Mandeville gave them.
Jeez. Ali, how you doing? It is 1-0. Happy days. What a finish.
Strikes.
Yep. Buzzing! Get in! Buzzing! We all should be buzzing. We're winning. Actually, and it shows why we're top of the National League for a reason. Because we can still play not the best, but still come up with the goal out of nothing. No, but that's what you want in a team that's fighting to go up in a league. If you're not playing any game and you're playing rubbish, then you suddenly just pop out of nowhere with a goal. It shows that's the hallmark of champions, is what the famous phrase is. Yep. And if you guys like the stream with the thumbs up button, don't forget to like, sub and subscribe if you are new. I will quickly on here check.
I've been asked to make another apology for the bad language that you're hearing on our effects microphone.
It is. At the moment in the Premier League, it's Leicester City 1, Aston Villa 2. Goals from now tell you what I mean. It was Harvey Barnes, Ezri Konza, double, but Jacob Ramsey did have a goal ruled out for a foul, 5 VAR. And Kinnamis Harriers are 2-0 up, and literally are in the 90th minute and look like they're going to knock out Halifax. Strasbourg are 3-0 up against Nice in League 1, and Mönchengladbach losing 6-0 at home to Freiburg, which is pretty much a shot result, and there's still half an hour to go in that game. And it's half time in Serie A between Sampdoria and Lazio, and it's Lazio 3-0 up at half time. 2 goals by Ciro Immobile and 1 by Milinkovic Savic. Yep. Let's see how Mönchengladbach. Wow. Mönchengladbach, you should be ashamed of yourself. You let Eggestein score. You've let Eggestein score of all people. Yep. Goals came in the 2nd minute, the 5th minute, the 12th minute, the 19th, 25th, and 37th minute.
Well stolen by Thomas Asante. Grimes wanted too long.
Come on.
Asante has support.
Oh, Sante, what a challenge. Well done on the challenge. Well done, Fraser Kerr.
He did indeed, but I like that. I like that he's won the ball.
He's one of our better defenders in that defence.
Getting there, he's faced him up. What's he going to do? He's going inside or outside. He decides to go inside.
We bought him from Torquay. He was doing really well.
Really, really direct forward play.
When we bought him.
Of that type of football.
And in La Liga it is Levante 0, Osasuna 0 at the moment in La Liga.
Love with the throw in. Kept to right by Lowe. Here's Love again. Headed by Turnbull and he mistimed it. Just come
Ooh.
off his shoulder.
Yeah, that's good there. I like that. I like that. Salford are starting to get back in the game a little bit more. I want to see them putting a few more crosses in because at the moment, Tom Elliott, Asante, and whether the ball's on
Come on,
the left
boys!
it's either Morris or Love that are
Let's get to
creeping in
half
the
time
box.
with this lead and I'll be happy.
3 or 4 attacking players ready and waiting for that cross, but it's just not being delivered. I want to see a little bit more. Just gamble. Put the ball in the box, in between the width of the 6-yard box and the penalty spot, and see if Tom Elliott can get on the end of it.
Weston. Shabanga's done well. Helped forward by Kellerman towards Mandeville.
Oh, that's unlucky. That was good play.
But everybody was just trying to
Good play, but
improvise.
unlucky.
The ball bounced awkwardly between them.
Check the game between Kilimanjaro and Halifax. Goals scored by R. Morgan Smith and Ashley Hemmings. 2 goals in 17 minutes.
This time, Woylecki emerges with the ball. Led by Kellerman.
There is still enough time. I think Leicester could get back into it against Aston Villa at still 2-1.
Now Morris. We've seen a lot of the ball this evening, Josh Morris.
So here we, yep, 22 is Grimes. And he's playing basically the John Terry role, playing in the centre of the 3 at the back.
Turnbull's turned up. Centre back, remember. Lund. And a little slow to react to his ball in. Paul certainly wasn't. And an escape now for Campbell Miller.
And 2 of our most highly rated players so far are Mandeville and Scott Loach. Yeah, it's on the app. They rate him. And then the other one that's actually is just underneath them 2 is Kellerman, Mandeville's partner, just behind the striker.
Chesterfield almost went down another division just last year, but the most difficult corner seems to have been turned now. Lead here the same.
And the actual formation that we're playing is 3-4-2-1. Is what? No, it's 3-4-2-1. It is. Shamanga is playing up front. There's 2 behind him, 4 in midfield, and 3 in the back. Yeah, because it's the formation that James Rowe always uses since he's come in.
Yeah, I think that was the.
But he's
the
only
at the end.
sometimes have to tweak it, sometimes depending on who we're playing.
Clear, wide open on that left-hand wing.
Yeah, because then you might have to go, if you're playing the team that's up there against you, you know you're going to have to go more defensive than attack, because you know they're going to come at you. That's what I think will be the same thing when we play Grimsby at the weekend and against Notts County. We'll have to be a lot more going 4 at the back than 3, because them 2 are more likely going to come at you more, especially Grimsby.
It's looking good.
Certainly don't look like 2 teams a league apart.
So, and this is an insight, Salford haven't lost in 6 games, Chesterfield haven't lost in 9.
Chesterfield on the up, but here's Lund looking for an equaliser.
So it's actually 2 good records, and one's basically going to end.
Captain by Donald Love. Lund waiting. Here's Elliott.
Wow. Please say that's Fraser Kerr again. If that is, that guy is brilliant. Because that guy's just getting in the way of everything.
Just opened up there for Matty Lund.
He's number 32, I've got to remember that when I look. See which one it is.
Open his body up, tried to side foot, have a shot to the far,
Alec Moorings.
to the far corner, but it wasn't quite the kind of connection he was looking for. But
It's very weird. We got someone who's a centre back, but he's playing as like a right back.
to create a few more chances because they're letting
It's
people
unusual,
get
but
the better of them at the moment, which is not
with the injuries that we have, we're doing makeshift people playing in positions where they don't regularly play, so, and it turns out it might do fine.
Weapon in his arm,
Kroll.
breaking from midfield.
Wow. Are we gone really desperate at this stage that we've got a centre mid playing as a left back?
Mandeville. Now Miller.
We've got a centre back playing right back and a centre mid playing. So we got. It's just that this is very confusing. I never thought I would ever see this.
With his favoured left foot and Whittle, the other left wing back on the field.
It's a rare sight, but
Goal kick has been given.
when you've got to do it, because we got Fraser Kerr as the centre back, he's playing as a right back. We got a guy called Luke Kroll who's playing as the left back, but he's a centre. Yeah, my things here. We've got Fraser Kerr playing as who should be playing as a centre back, but he's playing in right back position. And you got Luke Kroll who is playing as a left back, but his actual position is centre mid. So it's a bit confusing, but I think we're doing it just because of injuries. But it seems like it's doing all right. And we've not long since bought him. He's only played like 2 games for us. So it looks like he's a decent buy. Oh, his rating's gone up. Way, he's a rather good player. Bro, 7.4 rating. So actually our best player in this is actually Scott Loach. Scott Loach.
Black sky and time aheader. Love forward. Here's Kerr. It's dealt with well by Shepherd, but Love has lost out. Kroll just pulled up after winning that tackle. Meanwhile, here's Whittle. Contained by Easton.
Come on, boys.
Just a little bit of a concern, I think, with Chesterfield's Luke Kroll as we approach.
One thing I will say is, Leeds United, you got away with it today. Drawing 2-2 to Brentford, literally the last kick of the game.
To sign a couple of centre backs in recent weeks, Kroll amongst them. Yep. Here's Morris. Thomas the centre.
Hello, Jacobitz. He's put 2-1 Salford. What will happen if Ajax played against Chesterfield? I wouldn't know. That's a weird question to ask. 3-2 is not very good. It is for us because we want to get back there to where we belong. Championship, which we're a sort of a club that if we went into the Championship, we'll get relegated straight away because we haven't got the strength and depth for the Championship. We're more League 1, League 2 level of football. It's good enough for this club.
This part here, brilliant forward play from Thomas Asante. Managed to hold up Curtis Weston. Gets around him, puts a really menacing ball in towards the 6-yard box, cleared at the near post, but really well played.
1 minute I've added on time at the end of the game. 1 minute. No, 1 minute at the end of the first half. 1 minute. Get my words right, pal.
Good lead by Kroll.
Let's get rid of it.
He's trying to get through to the break with their lead intact.
And then if we need to bring anyone on at half time, I think we need to bring on them. So be it.
Thomas Asante. Run for him.
Defensively, we're actually defensively sound. It's just going up front. But that's half time, folks. If that
difference between the
Yeah,
two
I will
teams.
say this.
Chesterfield continuing
If we
their
win
excellent
1-0,
run
that deserves
in the
to win
National
any game
League
of football.
into the FA Cup.
Because
And Salford City
it's been very rare you see goals scored that clean and crisp and hit the bar and go in.
1 is the half-time score.
So it's half time, Salford City 0, Chesterfield 1. But how long can we hang on with that? We'll at least have to get a second in the game. And then that might just do us. But guys, I will gonna pop off quickly. And I won't be too long, but I'll see you guys about a few minutes. Won't be long, folks.
Uber Eats. Quarter pounder with cheese.
Quarter pounder with cheese. Hopefully now we can get out in the second half, get another goal, and then go for to the next round. That's what we need, another goal. Just saying we need another goal because then it means it gives us a better cushion in this game. Well, we're doing alright at the moment. I mean, 1-0 up, but 1-0 up, you're still not comfortable enough. Come on, Chesterfield. Up the boys. Absolute legends, if we can hang on. But it's just a case of waiting and seeing, folks. Waiting and seeing. If you bring someone on in the second half, you never know. Or he sticks with the team he's got. So just fingers crossed. If you like the stream, hit the thumbs up button to get to like, subscribe. If you are new. Still Aston Villa 2, Leicester 1. Still Freiburg 6. Mönchengladbach 0. Still Lazio 3. Sampdoria 0. And still Levante 0. Osasuna 0. Come on, boys.
Don't forget, we have one more second round match to bring you tomorrow night. Tune in from 6:45 for live coverage of Boreham Wood versus St Albans City here on ITV4. And before kick-off, we will bring you the all-important FA Cup third round draw.
Which we hope to be in. Which we hope to be in.
And here's confirmation of some results from earlier today. We showed you that Plymouth and Wigan both beat Rochdale and Colchester United respectively. Kidderminster Harriers have beaten Halifax Town 2-0. That's a sixth-tier team against a fifth-tier team. What a story that is. And there you can see Chelsea have beaten Arsenal in the final of the FA Cup, which was at Wembley earlier on today. They have completed the domestic treble. Well, let's talk about Salford, because as far as your form aside, side are concerned. Danny, you want to see more from a couple of those players, including Josh Morris.
Yeah, I think Josh Morris has got the quality. You know, he's got a really good left foot. You've seen little passages of play where he's been on the ball and set pieces. He's put in some decent deliveries, but there's times where he's wide open on the left-hand side and they've not found him. And he can unlock doors. He can score goals. So I think if they can get him in the game, you know, alongside Bruno Santi, as we've already spoken about, then I think they've got a chance of.
Gorgeous, bro.
They are probably their two most creative players.
As far as Chesterfield are concerned, but 1-0 up, it's never a done deal. You know, 45 minutes to go. They are prone to dropping points from winning positions, so they will have to have
Prone.
concentration.
Don't curse us, yes, you become pundit shite.
Games of the real confidence, the spirit, the belief within the dressing room. There you see him in the huddle. They're not going to disarm us. They're much the same. They've got attacking options to come on should they need it. So they've just got to do more of the same. Really. So need to ask more questions of them.
The fans will play their part in this second half, won't they?
Yeah, they should. They really should. You know, and Salford are going to need them to get involved. You know, Chesterfield have been bouncing in the far end. You know, it's Salford fans need to bring their voice and help the players.
Go on, Chesterfield!
Time to rejoin your commentators for the second half. Jermaine Beckford and Clive Tilsey.
Yazima. I think Salford City know and accept that at this level they've become the team to beat, the scalp to take. Big bad Salford City, they do carry the highest wage bill in League 2, but sit only 11th in League 2. Nobody likes a big spender, unless they're spending their money on you. If you'd ask the fans of any club in the English Pyramid back in 2014 that they'd like some wealthy, well-known benefactors to invest in their team, I don't think many would have asked for much time to think about it. Why Salford City? Well, the class of '92 had often discussed buying and developing a club. They didn't want to get involved with the team that they were involved with, Bury or Oldham Athletic. They were all involved with Salford as a location. They learnt their trade at Manchester United's old training centre, the Cliff, which is just down the road from here. Ryan Giggs grew up in Salford. Paul Scholes was born here. And it just seemed the club that fitted the bill for them.
Go on, Chesterfield, go on!
Second half, there to find a reply to Mandeville's outstanding first half goal. Gary Neville was brought about 6 miles north of here, as indeed was I. All the best people come from Bury. Gary, Phil, Tracy Neville, Kieran Trippier, Andy Gore. The wonderful Guy Garvey and all the Elbow Boys, Gemma Atkinson, Danny Boyle, from Bury, Ratcliffe. Knocking out.
Referee has never a foul.
The City ended the challenge from Mandeville. Salford City wanted to get on with it.
He got the ball,
You
ref.
ended your career at Bury, didn't you?
I did indeed. An amazing football club, lovely people as well, connected with it, and it's such an unfortunate situation that happened. Incidentally, the fitness coach for Salford is he was at Bury with myself as well.
On towards the head of Elliott. Here is Morris. He has just been peripheral to the action so far. Josh Morris, one of their 2 players in the team with Jason Lowe, who came through the academy setup at Blackburn when Gary Bowyer was in charge there. Igor Toure will deliver the long throw this time. It's dealt with by Cole at the expense of corner kick. Cole, he seems to have shaken off that injury he was nursing at the end of the first half. Should be on take.
No. Oh!
So nearly a crucial touch at the far post by Easton, the 2 centre-backs.
Thank God that didn't go in. Thank good Lord.
And just unfortunate from Easton.
God.
Didn't quite make it, and the
gods are shining down on us. That might be the look we need.
Start to the second half from Salford. This is exactly what the fans want to see. This is what you expect from them as well, being the team in the higher league. You expect them to start on the front foot and get in the faces of these Chesterfield players and let them know they're in for a real game.
Easton went so close with the header forward, turned away by Cole. Here's Elliott. And it struck straight out, Scott Roach.
It's been a great first touch from Tom Elliott there. Made a lovely clean connection on the strike. Unfortunately, it was straight down the middle. Loach, obviously we know how good he can be on his days. He had that covered.
Coleman tussling with Turnbull, which is maybe ill-advised. Not sure I'd want to mess with Jordan Turnbull.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. You'll be all right.
Come on, Chesterfield, let's get a second in this game, boys.
Came off the head of Grimes. Morris accelerating and finding a cross and a good one too, Elliott.
Way! Have it!
Brave and Elliott's header squirted wide.
Oh, that was lovely play as well. You have to say, what a lovely cross it
If
was
you
as well from this.
if you guys want to stream with the thumbs up button, get to like, subscribe if you are new.
Penalty spot, and Tom Elliott shows superb bravery to get his head on that as well. Unlucky not to have at least tested the goalkeeper or got it on target, but again, I mentioned it just before, what a great start to the second half. Salford are putting Chesterfield under immense pressure right now.
And Chesterfield do have an issue. Kroll was down there, but I think he was actually just tying his bootlace.
Go on, have them! Have them! Show us why we're hard as nails.
And Lund, and as always happens, everybody decides to get involved. And how much of this did the referee see? Oilakey 4, Lund 8, and Lund's right foot was certainly hovering over Oilakey.
Yeah, it was indeed. I think ultimately it was handbags in the end. Just two players, both playing in the middle of the field. They've had a couple of clashes during the game anyway, but I don't think there was anything in it. Just two players showing the passion that their clubs demand from each player.
Kroll has now given in to that injury. And I think Seydou Khan is going to have to take his place. Khan
Ooh, a
is,
decent player to come on the
midfield
field.
players, so it's
Seydou
gonna
Khan.
need a reshuffle.
Actually quite a decent player.
Certainly Alex Whittle is capable of playing.
Because he's another player that's got speed on him, so he can get us upfield if he need to. So it's quite a good player to bring on.
Seydou Khan, who headed Chesterfield's equaliser in the first round against Southend, comes on.
Yeah, sometimes he scores with his feet, sometimes he scores with his head. They don't know what it's going to be.
Left centre-back position. And Miller, much to his relief, I suspect, having filled in as a right wing-back, can now go on his favourite flank on the left-hand side. And Mandeville here.
Yep, and Miller is used to play for Celtic.
He takes the free kick, headed away by Elliott. Mandeville once more. Turnbull just managed to time the header.
Well, boys!
Salford City throw. Chesterfield were unable to name their full allocation of substitutes for this game, and their resources really are being stretched now. Chesterfield voices again. Easton doing just enough. And the free kick has been given from offside. travelling fans may just be in the majority here. I think Salford City's gates are hit when Manchester United have a home game, as they had earlier today. Vanderbilt forward, dealt with by Turnbull. Toure, dispossessed though by Kellerman. He runs into trouble, big trouble. Elliott, and he's got options here. Tom Elliott. This is Donald Love, and he just scuffed the cross, but Thomas Asante will make something of it in a body on the line. Was that a Jamie Grimes?
Good, Weston, what are you doing, pal?
The Chesterfield players were a little bit, you know, they were a little bit soft when they were trying to defend the ball there, but that was brilliant forward play from Asante. Thomas Asante, he's been a thorn all afternoon.
And he's been the main danger man for Salford City so far.
Well cleared.
Vanderbilt. Going across to take another long throw. Got a towel in every corner, Donald Love.
Yep, it finished. Aston Villa 2, Leicester City 1.
Was really fired in, well defended by Kerr.
This is some game it finished. Venezia 3, Hellas Verona 4.
Tom's challenge doesn't quite get the job done. Morris.
Yeah. Oh, they won the game thanks to you-know-who. Shitty up your arse, Giovanni Simeone. He scored a hat-trick, you absolute donut. Think he's shite. His father's a dickhead.
And it was a threatening counter-attack.
I don't like he's related to him.
Really good counter-attack, great opportunity, but it was wasted, I feel. It should have gone the first touch out of his feet. The second touch should have been that diagonal pass, but hard and low across the floor.
Well, he's out of play.
Way.
Yeah, it was just out there. Thomas Asante never stops running.
God, Chesterfield.
It's been like this.
Thank you very much for the three of you who have hit the like button on this stream. I highly appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It's a pretty trushy game, you have to say. So combative in midfield, every aerial duel makes me wince.
I'm just having a look down here, and Tom Elliott looks like he's nursing a rib injury or something. He's been holding his ribs for a minute or two, a couple of minutes.
That doesn't look good for Salford. The main striker looks like he's injured.
So much physical contact out there. Turnbull wanted a free kick.
Yeah, because Jermaine Bedford said he's been holding his rib for the last few minutes. Which is not a good sign. That's one of the worst. Yeah, it just might be nursing it, but he's saying while he's running, he's holding it. While he's trying to continue on. To keep him going.
Jumanga
When
to it by Turnbull.
ribs are one of the worst places in the football, you want to get injured because how are you going to be able to do all your running and breathe? Because it'll stop you. You'll be having to breathe really hard, and that won't do well for you.
Lovely football that was. The first touch was brilliant. Managed to take it away from danger with a lovely little pirouette turn. Tom Elliott, you need him to hold the ball up a little bit more there.
Yeah. Hello, the interview there in the chat. Welcome. At the moment, it is Chesterfield 1, Salford City 0 in the second round of the FA Cup.
Frustration in anything, isn't it? There was a strong, firm challenge. Managed to jump over Khan there into the challenge.
Yeah, I hope.
Obviously, he's
But if we win 1-0, then that goal deserves to win any game.
pure frustration at the fact that he's won.
Because it came out of nothing, I would say.
Vanderbilt with the free kick.
That
strong
Yeah.
goalkeeping by Tom.
Mandeville's the only player on this pitch that in our team is wearing actual gloves.
Clearance towards Thomas Asante. The odds were against him.
Is it too cold for you, Mandeville? And that's a foul.
Foul off the ball by,
And there was a foul of the ball ref.
Toure there on Kellerman. Referee needs eyes in the back of his head in this one.
And that was a crap ball. He managed to keep it in play, so well done.
Just keep it in. Lunt. Toure. Asked once more to apologise.
The legend, James James, got his team actually playing.
Picking up this evening.
That's the third time you've apologised for swearing. You're at a football match, you're going to be swearing all the time. Some grounds you hardly hear it because the ground's massive, but this ground's not that big that you're more likely to hear it more often.
Salford City made an assertive start to this second half, but they haven't quite been able to continue that momentum.
Come on,
I
lads.
think they're just lacking a little bit of quality in the final third. Apart from that, the build-up play is really, really good. Every time they've got the ball back here with either Turnbull or Eastham, you see they're committing a lot of players forward.
And that's the one thing you don't want to do, even for any team. You don't want to commit too many players forward. You can be acceptable to the counter-attack.
Here's Thomas Asante though. Shepherd, isolated. He's found a cross. Found only Whittle. Toure. He's ambitious from Igor Toure.
That's them in trouble then. You already know the EFL are going to find them.
Toure.
Yeah,
Norris.
yeah, but you shouldn't be doing that anyway. It's just idiots.
Cross that Toure was looking for, but Elliott crashed into the goalkeeper. Nobody made contact with the ball.
Well, this is the threat that somebody
Because
like Tom
I'm
Elliott
just saying
threat,
this
hypothetically.
hypothetically. If Salford
When the
go
ball's
win
up
it,
in the
then
air,
that's going to
he's not
be
gonna let the goalkeeper
tarnished
have an
because
easy
of what's
catch.
happened.
He's going to put something on him, leave a little bit on him, let him know he's in for a game. So that the next time the ball goes anywhere near the goalkeeper and it's up in the air, he's going to have he's going to have a moment where he looks over his shoulder to see where Tom Elliott is, and in that split moment, that split second, Tom Elliott's going to hope that he gets the better of the goalkeeper in that instance.
Messenger video.
Four of Tom Elliott.
Yes.
And Scott Lurch doesn't need telling that. You can hear
Yep.
him coming.
I think.
Now
Yeah, I think he's moving away from the goal because at the moment I don't think he's able to take the goal kick.
Thrown onto the pitch at Scott Lurch's end of the field. There's always a retro feel to the FA Cup, but some of the memories that have been conjured up tonight are of darker days, I have to say.
Ah, come on, lads.
Thomas Asante to the link with Elliott, who's fucking
You're gonna book him, Rev. You're gonna book him.
free kick.
Because that wasn't subtle.
Yeah, I don't feel there was anything in that. Tom Elliott's eyes were firmly on the ball. Whittle's eyes were firmly on the ball. It's just a standard clash of legs. Nothing in it.
Easy for us to say from this distance. Grimes. Thomas Asante is always looking to commit defenders, to run at the Chesterfield defence if he gets any opportunity whatsoever. It doesn't leave them
Come on,
alone.
boys.
He's the exact type of forward that that Salford need today. One of those players that just continues to hassle, pressure, and put the defenders under immense pressure. So they have to make a decision very quickly. He doesn't give them a moment's rest, does he?
Wow, it looks like everything's going off in sport today. The race has been stopped in Saudi Arabia.
In need of something a little stronger.
It's been stopped for the second time due to a crash.
Overhit by Mandeville.
It's the second time it's been stopped for a crash today. Yeah.
Toure. Certainly can't question
Yeah, it's stopped for the second time. It doesn't say what else has happened. That's why I'm just looking quickly while the game's going on. Because I just wanted to check what was going on.
Connect with Shepherd.
Yeah, they said another red flag, and that was literally 1824, so not that long ago. It was a crash by Sergio Perez, caused a lot of trouble in the rest of the field. It says here that George Russell in the Williams and Nikito Mazepin in the Haas. Oh! And it says here that the Russian is the particular smacks the wall with a tremendous thud.
Oh my word, you've got to say, great movement initially from Shabanga to drop off the back of the defender.
Yeah,
but he's taken his eyes off the ball. There's no
yeah,
way
so,
he should be missing the ball in that instance there. He's taken his
yeah,
eyes off the ball
that's,
because he's concerned or worried about what the goalkeeper's doing.
yeah. So that means Schumacher, Perez, Russell and Mazepin are out.
Just for a moment anyway. Glaswegian recovery from Calvin Miller.
That's what I think. Yeah, they've just sent a photo and that's of the Aston Martin team have put out something saying that they're sorting stuff out. And when most of the teams are saying deja vu. It, literally in the space of like a few laps, it happened. It happened during half time. The first one happened.
Dongle with the throw. Away by Kroll. Crossed by Shepherd. Headed by Grimes.
And you know what's funny? They've only managed to do 14 out of the 50 laps.
Walking into a bit of a clothesline from.
Yeah, because I think 14 was the first. Yeah, I think 14 was the first accident. Then they went at 2 laps, and then suddenly another one happened within 2 laps. What do you think? So strange.
From Toure. He's had a very good game today.
It is strange how it.
First touch when he's trying to run around.
Yeah.
He should not.
Yep. So Aston Martin have put out the right thing, going deja vu. It's exactly the same thing that happened.
Possibly pushing the ball into the channel for one of the forward players to go into, but that you don't expect to see that sort of football there, decision making.
One does have a yellow card to his
No, I didn't say anything. I said.
Intimate challenge.
No, I didn't. I said Schumacher, Perez, Russell, and Mazepin out.
Easton put forward to allow the ball to bounce.
Yeah, it's Mazepin. Yeah, I'm just getting that out quick. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Like, sub and subscribe if you are new. Just checking on some stuff while the game is going on as well at the same time. It's good enough. It could be a very late finish in Jeddah for the Grand Prix.
Shepherd's free kick.
I wouldn't be surprised if they decide not to continue the race. I wouldn't be surprised. Because you know, for every race in Formula 1, you only have a certain amount of time to do the race. Come on, Chesterfield.
Never quite understood the short sleeves and gloves combination.
Don't say that. I'll be guilty of doing that as well.
It's a fashion statement, is it?
Fingertips get cold before your elbows do. That's what I'm sticking to.
Smooth goal kick from King. He only just missed out on the Welsh European Championship final squad, the Salford City goalkeeper. It was part of Rob Page's plans right up until the championships. Spending a lot of time in the air. Quartermaster Airport this morning that the likelihood of distractions above London and Salford tonight. He's come from Mandeville. He's found a good cross to Easter, rather leaning over Shimanga, but got the ball. Now, chance perhaps for Thomas Asante, but he can't quite bring the ball under his belt. It is a throw in though to Salford City.
He did well to get that ball under control as well as he did. Unfortunately, he was off balance and managed to lose the ball to a little nick from the defender, but really, really well done. But that's the threat that he offers. He offers that constant running into the channels. I've been very impressed with him today.
On with the throw in. Tindall couldn't quite reach it. Low. Here's Love. Low with the cross. Again, so much commitment to defending Alex Whittle this time with the header away. Love will get the towel out. Yet again. This time the headers by Grimes and the shots by Shepherd, but under pressure from Shimanga. He can't control it.
That was always going to be difficult, a very difficult technique to have to hit it when it's bouncing on its way up as well on a half volley, under a lot of pressure. But look, the pressure that Salford have been putting Chesterfield under in this second half has been really, really good. You got to say the only thing that's letting them down, it's not the work rate, it's not the desire or the effort. You know, it's the quality, and that's all it is, the quality in the final third. Thomas Asante is feeding off everything Tom Elliott drops down to him. Morris and Love have been really, really good in there as well.
How is everyone?
And I like Lowe as well. I think Lowe's done very well. He's dominated play in the middle of the field. Every time he's picked the ball up, he's dictated the tempo of the game as well. Just need to get him involved in the game just a little bit more, so he can lead by example. Because you can see the experience that he's got and
Messenger.
he gets from the players as well.
He's another one who was in an England under-21 score alongside Jordan Henderson and Oxlade-Chamberlain 10 years ago. So many of these players. Fascinating. remains. The Amis 0, the Spyrites 1. I've been asked to apologise for the foul language that you may have been hearing that's been picked up on our Bex microphones. That Salford nickname, the Amis, dates back to a club name change in the early 60s when they joined the Manchester League as Salford Amateurs. It's slightly ironic given their financial standing today. Chesterfield are the Spyrites because of the town's most famous landmark, the distinctive crooked spire on the parish church.
Yep.
Nobody knows for sure why it's twisted. Towers at the town centre, if you visited Chesterfield. First time by you know who, but hasn't quite come up from Mandeville this time after some
Go on, Chesterfield.
play by Kellerman.
Yeah, it was really, really good play there, determined, but he just managed to get in. They got in the way of each other, which you kind of expect. You don't really want to get in the way of Mandeville, especially after that first half strike. Just let him get on with it.
Weston's header, Lowe's header, Miller's header. Lunt. Grimes has headed so many clear today for Chesterfield. Delta clear by Kerr. Easton down to Lowe. The ball might be in the treatment room at the end of the evening.
Covered in snow, I guess.
Loses his leg. Easton. Thomas has sat here and chased this. Whittle had to react. Forward again by Easton, on by Morris. Here's Elliott. We did see a little bit more of Josh Morris at the start of this half, but he's faded to the edges of the game again.
Come on, Chesterfield.
Easton. Straight down the throat of Miller. Whittle. Easton had to clear that. Lund. Thomas Asante. Toure. It's a good reaction there from Roy Lakey.
Yeah.
Thomas Asante can draw foul in those instances, but the challenge was clean.
Yeah, because he might have been told some jobs that they might have to do, and they're doing him correctly what they've been told.
His first touch was heavy, and so was his second on Miller. Miller felt that.
Yeah, I think it was Tom Elliott was just chasing a heavy touch. I don't think there's any menace in there. I think it's just clumsy more so than anything.
Wow.
Got a feel for Miller.
Wow, Max Verstappen, it looks like it's not going well for him.
He changes.
This could be Lewis Hamilton. He's literally just gone and said to his team radio, lack of power.
The introduction of a 6 feet 7-inch striker there in Marcus Daggers.
So it means the power to his car is literally drained to the point where he might not be able to continue.
Attacking instincts.
So the one race that Hamilton needs Verstappen to literally bow out of a race and get 0 points means it could go down to the last race, and if he wins that, it could miraculously nick the title.
He's not for Khan.
Oi! But also, we just heard from Mercedes that they didn't know if there was going to be like significant damage to Hamilton's car, because on restart he crashed into Ocon.
Morris keeping the ball in and winning the throw-in.
But it's not that. But saying the damage is not that bad. That it's not bad enough that he can't continue.
And the ball had gone long before the defender got in the way there.
The defender's entitled to the ground he's holding. So here come those changes. Dakker's the striker I was talking about will replace Tom Elliott. He's actually taller than Elliott. Next up will be number 20, Aramid Otte, in place of Brandon Thomas Lasante, and that's not gone down too well. And the third change will see the introduction of the Irish under-21 international Tyrick Wright. He's coming on in place of Liam Shepherd, the right back. Wright is currently on loan from Aston Villa, is a right winger. Otte is a striker. Dackers is a striker. Toure.
Hello everyone, hope you guys are all enjoying the stream. Like, subscribe if you are new.
Over to that right-hand side to play behind Wright.
10 minutes to go. Chesterfield 1, Salford City 0.
Reshaped attack. Morris has stayed on the left-hand side. Toure. Here's Otte. Love.
Come on, boys! Come on! That's what shows why Salford are shy, because their fan base do not get behind behind the fans, behind the players, because even the commentators have been saying so. That's making. But they do say, and even they've said, they're saying the reason why the ground's not full is due to the fact that when Man United play on the same day as what Salford do, their gates are so low. They only get a sellout stadium when Man United don't play.
The FA Cup story continues tomorrow evening here on ITV with the last of our live FA Cup.
Which in football shouldn't be the case. If you're there and you're a Salford fan, but you also go with Man United, it's a bit silly that they have to rely on one club not to play for them to get a decent crowd.
The draw for the third round of the FA Cup live on ITV4 tomorrow.
You don't see Stockport, who are also in Manchester, Rochdale that are in Manchester, having problems to getting decent crowds. It always seems to be Salford.
Towards the head attackers, but Grimes climbs even higher. Love again. Higher still. Can't clear. This is Wright. Tyrick Wright just slipped as he hit it. Grimes got in the way. Morris trying to keep it alive. Across to him.
Keep going, lads.
Issue with Kellerman for Chesterfield.
What?
Gary Bowyer has played his cards. His father, Ian, some of you will remember, Won the League Cup a couple of times with Manchester City and Nottingham Forest. Won the European Cup. Boya still going strong at 70. There's some fascinating links with the history of the FA Cup.
You know Gary Bowyer, the manager of Salford City, is actually a European Cup winner.
Ricardo Nash's wife gave birth yesterday, and his father, Alan, was in the Manchester City.
We got 945 in the away end.
Assistant, Danny Webb. Remember that 1970 FA Cup final replay down at Old Trafford? Well, it was his father, Dave Webb, who headed the winning goal.
Yes! Danny Webber's father is ex-Chelsea legend David Webb. That guy is a legend at Chelsea. Scored one of our most famous ever FA Cup goals.
Watched back recently and said he would have administered 11 red cards during the course of that Leeds-Chelsea game.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that Leeds-Chelsea game in 1970, that's what starts. Do you know that started the rivalry between Chelsea and Leeds, and that game is the reason why we call Leeds United Dirty Leeds. Keep going. Defend. Good save. And I will say this, if we go through, Loach is going to be one to bounce for these important saves and important moments. Matt's on.
His body, bang, hits it with his left foot, snapshot. Goalkeeper manages to push it around the corner.
Let's keep going. Well done, well cleared.
Shooting space. Here's Ibu Toure.
Oh.
It's a searching cross to Chesterfield.
Oh, Asante, that was literally on put on the plate for you, and you still couldn't finish it.
Good aside, the Chesterfield goal as Salford have had for a while.
It is indeed, and Toure does really, really well.
It shows, even with a makeshift team and having nearly 12 players out, the team can still play well.
Just before he hits it, he needs to make sure he studies.
It's just luck. It's just somehow we're just somehow coping with it somehow. I don't know how.
He doesn't do that, and it's high on wide in the end. A little bit reckless, but this is great forward from Salford on the attack.
It needs to be.
Come on.
Towards the last 5 minutes.
Yes. Yes. Come on, go. Why are you going away from goal?
Couldn't quite get round.
Yes. Yeah. We're through. Come on, it's all going crazy. Oh, it's going crazy. Oh, it's all gone. Come on. Bring on a big tie. Anthony technique in Chesterfield in the next round. Come on. Give us the tie we all want. Chesterfield versus Chelsea. Come on. And sorry to say, to do that, we'll be back in Chesterfield still all the way. But what a finish! He's never scored for us, and finally he has.
Around the goalkeeper, kept hold of it, lovely little set into Kellerman, and wow, what a finish!
How on earth has he managed to concede at his near post? If I was a keeper, I would be ashamed. You should never concede your near post. That should, in fairness, that never should have gone in. Which is a better.
Look at that, right into Kellerman's path. He doesn't need to break stride or anything. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
There'll be no coming back from that. If there is.
Because I already said to my dad, if Chelsea ever played Chesterfield, but Dad would know I would always go for Chesterfield because Chesterfield is actually it's where I'm from. It's my hometown, and I always back Chesterfield all the way because I'm proud to be where I'm from. I said if it happened, and that's why I put an if. I would love to see it because then it makes up for Chelsea not for the FA Cup semi-final in '97. Because the tie that should have happened.
Lead by 2 goals to 0.
How? The place just went mental when that went in. I thought the fans were going to come on the pitch.
For Gary Bowyer and Salford City, it's been a pretty pretty steady upward curve for the club for promotions in
Yeah,
7
but
years.
that's if we were to play. But my dad understands reasons why. Because I'm from there. I would always support where I'm from. I always back whoever they play. Even though if it's a team I've supported, like Chelsea, because of my dad, that'd be the only time I would. Any other team I would want Chelsea to win. But I would like us to get a good time. Something like give us a Liverpool. I think we give Liverpool our game. I think, or give us a Man United.
Before the very biggest names come in.
Oh, what would it be? How funny would it be? You have top of the National League versus the top of the Premier League. That would be an absolute barnstormer of a game. Man City versus Chesterfield at the Technique Stadium. I'll take that.
Right across towards the head of Ote. How many times has Grimes got it away?
I'm trying to think what I would want. I would even take Mr. Harris at any point, just so we can try and get to the fourth round.
Love. Morris.
Yep, singing a quote, yeah, the song that you've just seen the fans singing is an actual line from a song by Rod Stewart.
It's almost as if Salford have got to find something better than a cross, because anything in the air.
Yeah, because we always sing a lot. It's the chorus line from his song called "We Are Sailing,"
Today has been
and that we use that as a chant.
experience for Salford. They've absolutely dominated possession. They've had so many shots, 20-odd shots.
It's a good song. It's "We Are Sailing" by Rod Stewart.
Is breaking down this Chesterfield defence now.
Come on, if we can. We won't get a third. That'd be a bit too much to ask for. Too much.
Side to side and back to front. If you want to try and break down a team, the best way of doing that is by moving the ball as quickly as possible, because there's no person in the world that can keep up with the pace of football. So if you're moving the ball,
come on, boys!
you've got the players in the right areas at the right times. That causes all sorts of problems.
Oh, you bring on Stephen Payne. Aye. The guys have scored like one goal for us this season. Oh, they're bringing on Jack Clark. Decent. I'm just glad to see him back from injury.
Since early September, it's a welcome sight for Chesterfield fans. Four added minutes, incidentally.
Does he not know he's coming off yet? Even though they've already put his name on the screen. They didn't know he was coming off.
Continue his scoring sequence.
Unlucky Kabonga, but you've actually did well because you played a part in the second goal. You don't always have to score every game, even if you just get involved in the making of the goal. That's all that matters.
The challenges in Chesterfield's promotion campaign ahead.
Yeah.
A promotion campaign that will continue. The possibility of a big day out.
Yeah, because we literally play Grimsby Town next. We go to Grimsby next. And that won't be easy. And then we're on to Notts County. On a cold Tuesday night live on BT Sports. Oh, nearly 3-0. Unlucky. 4 minutes of added on time in the game, folks. 4 minutes.
Straight away how positive he is when he's in possession. First thought is, can I go forward? Second thought is, once I've gone forward, can I look for a player that's moving in an attacking position? He's unlucky in that instance because the pass is over here, but really positive.
Come on, boys.
Chesterfield's most famous FA Cup tie took place about 4.5 miles south of here. That's how close we are to Old Trafford. Chesterfield of Kevin Davies and Sean Dyche couldn't have come closer to beating Premier League Middlesbrough in that semi-final and going all the way to Wembley, pushing 25 years ago. And Chesterfield have made it into round 3 just twice since then.
Wow. Wow. That shows how... wow, since 97 we've only made it to the third round twice.
Grimes away, here's Long. Long for the cross. Just trying to
Yeah, but it's hard. sometimes to get to the third round because you don't know what type of a team you'll come up against.
It's found across, but as always, finding that.
No, I'm just saying, it just, yeah, I know, for any team it's hard. Even along, even teams like, I would say Kinnaman, stuff like that, because they're even older than us, and they've managed to make it, so if they can do it, so can we.
Somebody's so tall. Impose yourself.
Morris for the corner.
Come on, boys!
Morris once more.
And now it's,
They really do.
keep this momentum going on to Saturday, and let's go and beat Grimsby.
They deal with it. They've been a credit to.
That will, I think that will take one goal to win that game.
Today. Already in demand. No wonder Southend United made a polite inquiry recently, but he's contracted with Chesterfield. It's 2024 and he's happy there. First in their league. This is his first ever second round tie as a player or a manager, and he's going to take them all the way, it seems, for a club at this level.
No!
Into that draw.
We are top leagues, we're top league! We are top leagues, we're top league!
A year ago, he's worked with the likes of Declan Rice and Nathan Redmond in previous academy jobs.
It's well with Declan Rice and Nathan Redmond, so this guy's got experience. Alright. Now makes me feel any better. Now makes me feel even better having him as a coach, as a manager now. Knowing that info.
Some catching up to do, half a dozen points out of the playoff zone. Their recent form's been better, their recent results certainly.
Come on, just keep.
But Chesterfield's hot run will continue. Great thing in football momentum, Jermaine.
It most certainly is.
I'm just still can't get it over Kellerman's actually scored.
Well,
Mad. I thought I'd be seeing him scoring tonight.
coming back from injuries, they see how confident and happy everybody is around the place and the energy.
Come on, boys. Yes! Get it, lad. Well done. James Rowe, get in. Get a good tie in the third round tomorrow.
With as many as a dozen injury headaches.
And we managed to do it with 12, with a dozen players on the sideline. Miracle! A miracle!
First half
Full time!
through Mandeville and then
Chesterfield 2, Salford City 0. The result I did not expect with 12 players out.
Salford City.
But we went and did it.
With great organisation.
And having a play, and weirdly enough, we're having a centre mid at right left back and a centre back as playing as a right back. The most weirdest playing players literally out of position shows it can still work. And we managed to prove it. So hope you guys have enjoyed the pick-up time between Chesterfield and Salford City. Like, subscribe to the bell notifications we get to post. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for the live watch-along of League from League One. Sorry, I'm not doing Champions League, I'm doing League One on Tuesday night, which I'll be doing a big barnstorming game between Portsmouth FC versus Sheffield Wednesday in League One. Like, subscribe to the bell notification, boost, and peace.